Hello, it's Wednesday the 11th. I'm FxPlew and this is the market brief. So the UK recession may well have started in Q4 last year. Consumer spending in December failed to keep up with inflation, and this is bolstering the view that the UK may already be in recession. Spending rose by about 5%, which is way short of inflation. That remains stubbornly over 10% at the moment. Now, in part, this has been attributed to the cost of living crisis, but the Christmas postal strikes have also been blamed for much lower online sales. Bank of England forecasts suggest that the economy will likely be in recession for the entire year. That's pretty bleak, but many are also forecasting very little growth before the next general election, which will be no later than 2 years from now. Is time up for the Tories? Let me know what you think in the comments, please. Powell's been on. The Fed chairman was speaking at a conference in Sweden. He refrained from any comments directly about US monetary policy, but instead he covered the independence of the central bank, and he also touched on how climate change was outside his remit at the Fed, probably before heading back to Washington on a private jet. One in the eye for the tree huggers, right? Back stateside, some Fed members feel that more needs to be done to beat inflation, but most remain confident that inflation will fall over the first half of 2023. We have CPI inflation data out tomorrow, which should provide a bit of an update to that outlook. The Fed does seem slightly seduced by the employment market at the moment, which retains residual strength, of course, despite all the higher interest rates. Expectation remains for another 50 basis point rate hike at the next Fed meeting, but data on job creation and the weekly jobless numbers remain a key focus in the meantime. Markets remain pretty flat at the moment. The dollar index topped out at around 103.50 yesterday, as sterling fell back to about 121.40 against the dollar. We opened this morning around 121.65 against the dollar, about 113.20 against the euro, and euro dollar is up around 107.50 this morning. That's it from me. Have a great day.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FxPlew.